definition of ratting now.
Understand your
The
fucking
definition
lane.
of ratting is if
You involved in a
Cooperating.
crime. You gotta be in a crime with the nigga.
Yeah, but the definition of ratting is if me and you agree to commit a crime together. We agree to commit a crime together, and then if I get caught, I tell him on you so I can get out.
Yes, sir.
That's ratting.
Yes,
now,
sir.
me and you selling drugs together. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have on the work. We taking turns. We taking turns working the phone. I got the phone during the day. You got the phone at night. I wind up getting booked this morning at 9 o'clock. But they asking me questions about you at trial, and they like, look, man, if you get dealt up and say he was involved with you, we'll give you 1 year instead of 10. And this nigga be like,
Man,
yeah, dog was with me.
bite that cheese.
That's ratting. Because
Absolutely.
why you getting me booked to get yourself out?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You knew the consequences of this. You knew what you was doing. It's not as if I was doing it or was driving in the car with a gun with me.
And I
then
ain't
you
make
didn't
you
know.
do it, nigga.
Yeah, you didn't know I had my gun in the car. Then we got booked. You know what I'm saying? And then you told on me. That's different. Because number one, if I got a gun on me and then we get booked for my gun, you know what I'm saying? Why if me making my man sit in jail with me until my case over, that's nutty. So if he get upset and be like, yo, why you just don't tell him that shit, Jones, so I can get out? I'm sitting in jail for nothing. I didn't even know you had a gun on you. And then this nigga wind up telling on you because he done sat in there for 9 months and he tired of sitting. So he just tell him like, man, that's his gun. That's not mine. That's not really right. You done forced this man to tell on you to get out and get back to his life. He is a civilian with a job, with kids. They go to work every day. He got a ride with you. You had a gun on you. Y'all get booked, and you sitting there letting this nigga sit in jail with you instead of being a stand-up nigga and saying, "It's my gun and let him go home."
Some niggas be nutty. And
That's
do
the
that.
same situation. What's his name was just saying? What's his name? The rapper boy from down south, Muslim.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
I was going to say him.
Rollo. That's the same situation Rollo in. He was hustling. He wasn't the own. That was all that weed and money that was on that plane wasn't his. It was other niggas work too that was on that plane. So when he got booked, he pled guilty to the work and shit, right? But the deal was supposed to be if they plead guilty too, we can break the work down like this was yours, this amount was yours, and this amount was yours. So that way bring your time down, you can go home. But if y'all niggas don't fess up, all of it's mine. And these niggas sitting in jail like, man, look, bro, I got priors, bro.
Yeah, but you ain't the GOAT, nigga. Y'all tripping.
Niggas don't
Somebody shoulda
respect
bit
the
that
money
for
no
him
more.
Anyway. Y'all shouldn't have let Rollo get booked.
That's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
pulled that
And that's
shit.
what I was saying with
And
Gunna
Rollo would've
too.
held him down.
He should have at least took some of this shit.
Who?
Gunna.
Fuck no.
You
They-
got
Oh, that's two
to.
different
Nigga,
situations.
He's fighting a life. He's fighting a
I'm
life
not taking
case.
no shit.
No. If you connected with a cash cow, you can't let the cash cow fall.
Listen,
He is a
Especially
crazy-
over
fighting,
some
but
shit.
listen, he's fighting a life case.
Who you talking about, Fam Goon?
Who you talking about, Found Goon, or you talking about Thug and them? You just said Gunna.
No, I'm saying
That's what
niggas
I'm
like
talking
the like if you got a nigga like let's just say Big Meech or a nigga like Young Thug, the head honcho, the
Right.
nigga who pull the money in, it should be niggas under him willing to
But
take
this is what you're
that.
not understanding
Yeah,
though.
that's what's supposed to happen.
Big Meech and Young Thug are fighting cases that niggas not coming home for. Who's gonna take a case that never come home to let this nigga go home because he the cash cow? So I'm going to stay in jail for the rest of my life and he just put money on my books. Nobody's doing that. That's not.
He talking about, yeah.
That's what. No, I'm saying that's the rules.
Nobody's going
That's
to
the
do
rules.
that.
You can't have rules out here that people say they a part of and ain't nobody. Like how a whole
I'm
30
just saying,
niggas get indicted
the way
and
he-
nobody follow the
way he
rules.
think, nobody
Yeah,
else
that's
thinks
crazy.
this way.
That's the street rules.
No, nigga, that's not no. Listen, you want to say that's a street rule, but that don't make sense. If a nigga is fighting a case to where as though he's getting life, nigga, You know what I'm saying? That's not a street rule like, yo, I'm just gonna take the life for you so you can go home and live
They
your
not
life.
coming back home.
Now if
to
he,
no money.
if you fighting the case that you doing a bid, then your man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your man, you know what I'm saying? If you the plug, you getting all the bread, and you facing 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Fight
That all the
come
niggas
home
around
straight.
you that you feed and you putting on. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, they got booked with you. One of them supposed to be like, all right, look, I'm gonna bite that 5 years. Fuck it.
Yeah, I be
You know what I'm
right
saying?
back.
And the boss like, listen, nigga, you do that 5 years for me, you gonna be set. I got you. But how the fuck I'm going to set a nigga up for good, for life, if he never come home?
Going on the roof.
Ain't nobody taking no fucking life. For nobody.
I'm sorry, people,
For no
the
amount of money.
streets ain't real. Cause I'm saying regular, logical street shit.
You saying street shit? That's your problem.
That's but it's logical, meaning
Not logical,
you
nigga.
should
What
have
is
a nigga.
logical about taking life